Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do a movie review. That's right, fans, and I am going to be talking about Deadpool. Now, I don't get a chance to do too many movie reviews, but if I do get to see them like opening weekend or whatnot, I'll throw it out there because, of course, YouTube gets saturated with these reviews. And another reason why people wanted me to do this review is, of course, not only did I want to, but people know my feelings towards the character. I'm kind of hit and miss with Deadpool. It's like a love-hate relationship with the character. I think the character is very cool. It's a very awesome concept. But at times, the way writers write Deadpool, it can be very over the top. Or the way Jerry Duggan kind of writes him right now, where he is tolerable, he makes funny jokes here and there, and the humor doesn't seem forced. So people wanted to see, well, what did I think about the movie? And I wanted to give my opinion on it. So here we go. Deadpool movie. Ryan Reynolds couldn't play a better Deadpool in my personal opinion. We've seen him kind of act that character out in the past in that crappy X-Men Origins movie, and it was kind of referenced how they made fun of that movie here and there. But from the opening scenes to the opening credits to the very end to the closing credits, this movie was very entertaining. It made me laugh out loud. The ending credit scene was actually hilarious, and if you're around in the 80s and you saw that movie, you would have loved it. But again, the acting was absolutely phenomenal here by Ryan Reynolds. Couldn't play a better Deadpool. Now, when it comes to the jokes and things being over the top, I thought maybe at times there was maybe just a little bit too much cursing or just over the top humor. But I get it. That's the way Deadpool is. But when you look at the special effects and everything that happened in the actual movie, I thought it was fantastic. The cut scenes, the actual action scenes, the camera angles, everything was beautiful. The soundtracks was outstanding, and it was great. And I thought at times when you had those action scenes and they had to slow them down, I thought it was necessary to slow the eye down and capture those moments in the actual movie. The plot was very obviously it was kind of a simplistic plot. It was the origin telling of Deadpool, of what he went through, his journey, Wade Wilson, what he went through to become how he became Deadpool, and then of course to get his revenge and to rescue the girl at the end. I mean, it was a very simplistic movie, but the way they did it made it quite different, and that's what I liked about it, and it kept it very entertaining. The pacing was okay. I thought the origin tale was a little bit long, and I thought the whole scene with them on the highway was a little bit long, especially since we saw that in the trailer. Like, they focused on that in the movie, and again, the trailer was that whole scene, so we just seen an extended scene of it. But overall, I thought the movie was really well. Now, I'm going to go a little bit through the actors and their performances and kind of what the characters were like in the movie, instead of explaining what happened really in the movie, because that's for yourself to see. So again, we talked about Ryan Reynolds. Did fantastic about it. Now, Marina Baccarin, I don't know if I say her name right, but she plays Vanessa, which actually eventually she's going to become Copycat, which we would think. I thought she is a beautiful actress. I mean, beautiful in any way, shape, or form. She's gorgeous to look at. I thought her personality was really good in the movie. She currently plays in Gotham, so for her to play in this Deadpool movie, I thought was nice, and she held her own in here. Yeah, she kind of played the damsel in distress type of thing, but I just love her and Ryan Reynolds' relationship. I love how they complement each other in the actual movie, so I thought it was really good. Next, we got Gina Carano, who plays the female mutant that teams up with Ajax in here. Her name is Angel Dust. And I actually had to do some research and find out who this character was. But she first appeared in 2002. I'm trying to remember what the actual comic was. first appearance was Morlocks, issue number 1. That's what it was. So didn't really hear too much about the character, but she was actually very powerful in this movie. Very strong. She gave Colossus a fight that you wouldn't believe, and I thought she was great. She was actually a women's fighter, which is really cool to see. So I thought she was built like a rock, gorgeous also in her own way. So really well done. T.J. Miller, who plays the Weasel, he's the guy that plays in the bar in the movie. I thought he was great, kind of like a sidekick to Deadpool in the movie. Thought he was really well done for the scenes that he was in. Ed Scarin, who played Ajax himself. Ajax is not a very, I guess, powerful enemy, but it creates, Wade Wilson had this personal vendetta against him because he was such an asshole towards him and disfigured him and really ruined his life. So it was more of a revenge factor than anything, and they just had a hate relationship with each other. But him as powers or anything like that, nothing really there. He just didn't really feel anything, so he just kept on fighting. Stan Lee makes his appearance in this movie, just like every other type of Marvel movie. And this is a spoiler where he makes his appearance in case you guys miss it for whatever reason. He's in a strip club. I mean, what classic setting for an old guy like Stan Lee to be in a strip club. It was just absolutely outstanding. The next person we'll talk about is Brianna Hildebrand. She plays like this teenage mutant who Colossus is training. And I liked her character because she's just this typical, millennial generation person. Before she gets into a fight, she texts and tweets, and she just like looks at people in their 40s as very old. And I loved her dialogue in the actual movie, so I thought that was really well done. There was Jed Reese, who acted as the recruiter, played in a couple scenes, nothing there that really sits there and goes, oh wow. We got the Dolphinder guy. The guy, he plays the taxi driver. He was good. He was like the little guy, that Deadpool gave him advice. So that was a lot of fun in the movie as well. Again, talk about Ajax, who's Ed Scarin. He was okay. His powers were all right, but nothing there that I thought was like outstanding. So yeah, those are some of the characters that were actually in the movie. And again, who played Colossus? I'm trying to remember his name offhand, but Colossus was really well done in the movie. I thought he was great. They finally got him right. They made him strong. They made him bulky. I loved how he was always trying to be the responsible one, trying to guide Deadpool in the right way. And every time he would talk, it would just backfire in him. And no matter how it was, trying to treat women nice, trying to cover up the women, just all that stuff was really good. So overall, when I look at this movie, when I look at the fighting, the fight, again, I just lost my train of thought. The fighting, the cinematography, all the CGI, all that stuff, Ryan Reynolds. I thought overall it was a great movie and it exceeded expectations. This was a February release, pretty much a low-budget movie when it comes to a superhero film, and it did phenomenal over this weekend. So it's definitely making money. We have a sequel, and I can't wait for the next one. So guys that are wondering, did I like the Deadpool movie? Yes, I absolutely loved it. Was it perfect? No, but it was a really, really good movie. And if I rate it out of 5 stars, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. A lot of fun. And I definitely recommend, any comic book fan to go see the movie. I think you might enjoy it, even if you're not a huge fan of Deadpool. So, guys, leave me in the comments below what you thought of the Deadpool movie. Were you a fan? Did you hate it? Did you laugh? What was your favorite scenes? Tell me everything in the comments below. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Sir signing off. Take care, guys. Bye.